Hey, I'm Xavier Gamble. I want to talk about something: mental health and how it affects us. The true mental health, how it is. The people mental health really is a part of that really affect us. That are deeply part of us. The real mental health, and not that stuff. Not that stuff we barely talk about. The real truth behind the mental health and the real people it really, bigly, truly affects more than most people. People with disabilities. I have a disability. I have type 2 autism, and that is a mental disability. What's causes learning and social problems. With me, it causes basically heart frustration, negativity, but really expressing oneself verbally. Me saying stuff, my autism makes it hard for me to say stuff, and that's it. Things come out wrong. For years and years, I said something, I thought about something before I said it, and it came out wrong. I would say, "Oh, the water fountain." They said they're gonna start to build a water fountain over there by the right, but then I say, "But my autism will do this," and say, like, "Oh, it's to your left." It's to your left. Basically, it's to your left behind that cubicle building. And yeah, not exactly like that, but it'll say like this by that cubicle building. Yeah, like yeah, and that's how my disability is. But here to say there is a chance for everyone with mental health, everyone with disabilities. We all need mental health, but people with disabilities, we have a chance. We can do well. There's a system for us. It's called mental health. In different places, they have different mental health programs and different systems for their name of the mental health system. Like, there's healthcare system. Well, we have our own system for mental health. There's things like SSI, which is government checks you can get for having a disability. We don't have to work. Depending on your living situation and who you live with, and if you work or not. But that's one thing you can get. And those mental health programs, they'll give you free therapy groups. There's a group here in my area called Omni that gives you free therapy groups. That's at the Wellness Center in 339 Potero Street. Potero Street is translate as Spanish for bird. 339 Potero Street in Salinas, California. The area code is called 831. That's the area code. I go to it. There's resources out there for you, mental health. We have a system now. When you see the green ribbon, you seen the pink ribbon for breast cancer? Well, there's a green ribbon for mental health and disabilities. There's even these for mental health. Sorry, not the best angle, but anyway, there's a system for us. If there's no system in your area, make a system, but there's always a chance. Be surprised. A lot of stuff I didn't know that already existed didn't exist. I was actually wrong. There are mental health programs. Even though I'm not gonna lie, I always thought there is a mental health program. There is something out here. I see no name for it. Now that I'm older, I can turn it into something positive. Mental health. We can't be shy about this no more. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna tell the truth and educate people. There is mental health commercials now on the internet, on YouTube, and in public commercials on TV. There's a chance for us to show ourselves and people understand us, and we can be amongst everyone else, because we are everyone else. We are like everyone else. We are treated like everyone else. We just have something we're born with that's different. Also, this thing called disorders. Disorders become a disability, like anxiety. That is something you're not born with, but you can turn to something like that to become a disability. An issue that gets worse and worse and on with no mental health help. It becomes a disorder. It becomes your disability. Like Chris Brown, he has a disability. He has bipolar. He's diagnosed bipolar, and he didn't know it. Now they're telling us and showing us that we need to find out. There is hope. Find out that we can find hope. Now they're telling us and showing us there is hope for people with disabilities and mental health. For everyone. Not just disabilities, but everyone. But people with disabilities, there is hope for us. They're telling us and showing us now. They're letting us do our thing to help ourselves and to help and show the world around us we are just like you. To stop the ignorance and stop the bullying. We can't stop everything, and we can't stop everything forever. The bullying, the hate, the ignorance, the discrimination, but we can do what we can to stop the most important thing, us getting better. And we can stop the ignorance and the bullying and the discrimination. We have enough time. We are still alive to do this. There's going to be doubts. There's going to be failures you're going to feel. There's going to be anxiety. There's going to be frustration, paranoia. To say we can't do this. But don't let bad things beat you. Don't let other people, haters. Yes, there's haters. They're haters. They're hating on you. If they're not jealous haters, they're still haters. Haters a hater. They hate on people with disabilities. We are our own people. We do have discrimination. And by the way, we do have our own rights too with disabilities. There's programs and everything that will fight for our right. Hell, one time, there's a woman who said something about me. And long story short, a lawyer got talked to, and they said that's discrimination because of your disability. You can sue someone for talking about your disability. It can work. We have a right. We have a voice. Our voice is now. Our voice, our actions, we can step up and make our pedestal for ourselves in the mental health. And we got free advertisement for ourselves with social media. Take advantage. I'm taking advantage of it right now. I have autism and dyslexia. I can't read. But I have a tutor right now. It's learning how to read. I have a struggle reading since I was a kid. I skipped preschool and straight to kindergarten. The school system failed me. But also I failed myself because I was lazy and frustrated because I feel like I was going to fail. Like I was going to fail and fail. So I just partly gave up. I don't have a real diploma. I have a certificate of depletion, but I'm very smart. By the way, a lot of people have disabilities who are famous or successful businessmen and women and people. Jim Carrey, he has autism like I do. There's a good and a bad way everything. No, I'm going to tell you the good part of autism. Jim Carrey, with autism, and just autism, you're more creative and you're more smarter. And you're more funnier. Jim Carrey, he's very smart, he's very creative, and so am I. I'm very smart and creative. When I talk about something, people think I actually do that for a living. I was talking to a guy about his body armor who worked at a movie theater, who was a security guard. And I was asked a question about it, though. He said, "Are you military?" "No, I just know a lot about this and research this, but I do want to join the military. But I can't join the military. To be honest with you now, separately, I can't join the military because I have a disability. They won't take us. They won't take me. But we can work. I'm seeking help, and I'm using my resources. If you don't have resources in your area, start your own mental health program. There's seminars. There's even conventions for mental health. Find it, use it. We have a voice. We have a chance to be understood. Stop the ignorance and discrimination. Mental health. Unite and move forward and go up. We are going up. But it will take time. But we are still, in the end of the day, mental health, disabilities, people with disabilities, unite and come together. Move forward. Then we will move up. We're moving on up. Mental health, disabilities. Get ready, world. Hey, I'm Xavier. Hey, I'm back. We're still moving on up. Here, I just want to show you the things you can do. Oh, in my area, mental health resources and events and buildings. Mental health buildings for resources and helping us. This is a place called Omni. By the way, everything here is free for mental health disabilities. This is Omni After Hours for the youth to come to. If they're bored, if they have disability, they can just come. And if you don't have disability, still come though. But mostly for people with disabilities, they come, have a good time, do stuff, calendars and events, socialize. Especially for people with a hard time getting out. Even though this is from last year, this stuff still happens, goes on. They have events for youth and stuff. This is for the regular Omni. This is for people, mostly for adults. This is Omni After for youth, 18 to 28. Actually 18 to 29. Once you hit 31, you can't come no more. Yeah, so 18 to 30. Here's the regular one. And everything at Omni is free. Yeah, basically it's a drop-in hangout spot for people with disabilities. And if you have no disability, you can just come anyway. We'll definitely love it. You'll definitely like it. It will be something you could do. Something to do. They have therapy groups every weekday. Like We Are Not Alone, No Estarlo, Healthy Boundaries. Talk about health. They do exactly that. They talk about, like I said, the groups say everything. You know, we are not alone. To support each other, say we can seek help each other, and talk to each other. Healthy boundaries, how to set the boundaries, talking to some people. Also here, there's another program here called the Epicenter, which I've gone here before many times. I've been going to the Epicenter since they very first got started. since they got started for the very first time. I believe it was around what year was it? I think it was around 2015 or 14 they got started. Here's the original founders and members. As you can see them getting everything started. Their contract with the county. So not much has really changed. Some new people, and these are the people working them. They also help people. I don't know if you can exactly see. They also help people find jobs and resources in the youth, and they actually got started. These people are foster care. They started it for foster care, by foster care. They have events. They have Halloween, holiday events, and non-holiday events for people to come. They have barbecues. They also have resource fairs for people to come. And like I said, they also have mental health conventions in your area for people with disabilities to learn, or just people been through abuse. So it's out there. Living proof right here. This is in my area. I'm showing what I do. There is mental health. It's right there. Just gotta go find it. It wasn't easy, but I found it. I'm still allowed to say there is mental health. We're moving on up. We're gonna find it. For our community, we can do this. We're moving it up. Mental health, disabilities.